Everybody, welcome back to the Ball Does Lie podcast. I'm your host, Brenden, joined by my co-host, Amir. We're going to talk about my embarrassing team I root for, the Sacramento Kings. They've indicated they're going to move away from their collection of veterans, the collection that did not work out in Chicago, that they just, for whatever reason, tried to make work in the Western Conference. Not sure what the thinking was there. And they're going to focus on their young core and at least look forward to the future. So, Amir, just off the bat, what do you think about my Kings finally making this decision as we approach the halfway mark?
I mean, yeah, you guys are 6-20. It's insane that you put together Levine with DeRozan, adding Russ, adding Schroeder. Like, what are you actually trying to accomplish? But you don't have a lot of
adding Russ after you paid Schroeder too, and now Russ has completely taken his job.
Yeah.
So what do you do with Schroeder? Every decision is just baffling. Every decision.
You have no way of managing point guards. Like see De'Aaron Fox, see Halliburton. Like what you've done with your guard room is just insane. So like let's just try to reestablish that with like aging vets. But anyway, Russ has been fine.
Russ has been great. He's
been great. Yeah, Christie's like, there's been a disconnect with this roster and our ability to compete. It's like no shit. Like tank even further by like going all in and seeing what your young guys can do. You don't have much option. You have Devin Carter. Shout out to Devin Carter because his dad is a former Miami Heat player, obviously, and the Miami Heat really were interested in him. I'm surprised. Like his career has been derailed by injuries, I think, so far in his young career. Yeah. But like that dude's getting like no time. Like, see, I don't know if he's healthy or not right now. Forgive me, but I don't watch the Queens.
No, he's active. He's active.
Okay, but give him more. Okay, now like hopefully that means moving forward, he should be your starting point guard. He should be averaging 24 minutes per game. Nick Clifford, who obviously has a lot of potential, your rookie, he's averaging 14 minutes a game. Play him 30. See what he's worth. See if he's worthy to be a part of your future. Is he going to be a part of your future build on a rookie scale contract for the next 3-4 seasons? Give this guy as much opportunity and see what he does with the time. You have no one really else. Like, you're not going to play Doug McDermott and like Drew Eubanks and like whatever. Like maybe Precious Achiuwa, another former Miami Heat guy. He's still relatively youngish. Maybe give Precious more time, right? Like Sabonis is out, so you're playing the dude from Stanford, like Jacques Cousteau or whatever his name is. What is he like? White dude, French dude, or where's the name?
He's been good.
Maxime, whatever his name is.
Good. His game is solid. His game, like he's been like one of the few bright spots.
Yeah, play him. Like you're not gonna play Dario. Like you're not gonna play like Malik Monk. Fine, but like see what you can get from him. These are the guys you need to trade for draft picks. Get a Malik Monk to a contender for 3 second-round picks, or maybe if someone's gonna give up first-round pick, I don't know if they would, but you know what I mean. Isaiah Stevens, baby. Whoa! Shout out to the. As you can see, I'm a Heat fan. You guys have 3 guys connected to the Miami Heat. Isaiah Stevens was a 2-way player with the Miami Heat last year. Play Isaiah Stevens. See if he's worthy for a standard contract. Like, what are we doing here? You're paying DeMar DeRozan. Like, trade him to a contender, get him off your books, and have flexibility by getting rid of these dudes. Trade Sabonis. Get 2 first-round picks for Sabonis. Whatever you can get. 1 first-round pick. Get all the capital you can get and get all the salary cap flexibility that you can get and tank and get a lottery pick and build up like the Thunder did, and then have the capital and have the picks and have one of the players, like someone that's tradable, to get you your SGA. Like use that format maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But like
they should. It needs to be blow up time. Now the issue with this is the franchise that's passed up on Luka Doncic. And let's say they do actually hit on the draft in De'Aaron and Halliburton. They trade him away. It just every decision that they make just seems to be the wrong one, which is why it's interesting now as we kind of transition into kind of the point of this segment and why the Kings are relevant right now. Zach LaVine seems to be a pretty big target. At least right now for the Milwaukee Bucks. John Horst has indicated there, quote, big game fishing. This is reported in sports. Not sure Zach LaVine is going to move the needle for the Bucks and convince Giannis to stay. Giannis still has not indicated he's looking to leave. But what are your thoughts? Do you think this does anything for the Bucks as we kind of move off the embarrassing Kings?
It does everything. Like, let's say we have to push out Bobby Portis. Shout out to Crazy Eyes. I love Bobby Portis, which is of the Miami Heat. Solid 21 minutes per game, still averaging 12 points, 6 rebounds, shooting 47% from three, which is just unfreaking believable.
Insane.
Okay, so what does Zach LaVine make? One of the worst contracts in the NBA, right? 48 million, 50 million, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, Zach LaVine's contract is not great.
So they want to add Zach LaVine. Okay, well, you're trading Gary Trent Jr., who's making nothing, Bobby Portis, Kyle Kuzma, just to get LaVine. What is that going to do for you? Then now you're taking away from Ryan Rollins' growth. Now you're taking away from Kevin Porter Jr.'s growth. Now you have 3 guards that aren't good defenders, really, right? Like, what are you going to do? So you're going to have to deplete your depth, which you don't really have a ton of depth anyway. Like, they have some okay players. AJ Green's cool. Miles Turner's cool. Porter, Rollins are good. They're fine. Kuzma's fine. Portis is fine. But you're going to have to trade a few of those contracts to get Zach LaVine because he makes so much damn money to make the salaries match. And so does that do anything for you? No. That doesn't do anything because you're going to lose your front court depth and size for Zach LaVine, who's a horrible defender. Like, that's not big game fishing. Big game fishing would be technically getting Trae Young, who I don't even think, if you add him to the Milwaukee Bucks, even does enough for that team. It might make him a little bit better, percentages points better, right? But like, do you think Trae and Giannis is going to give you a championship team? They will increase and that will help their win rate. But like, do you see them competing really, truly with the Pistons, with the Knicks? Like, Trae is such a liability on defense, but like, obviously him and Giannis could be a fun duo. But like, I hate Trae Young, but like, don't say Zach LaVine in this point of his career as big fish hunting and saying that's the guy you want to appease Giannis with. Like, there's not enough depth on this team to give Giannis any help, because even if you give him a higher caliber player than Zach LaVine, like a Trae Young or whoever it may be, a Zion who's always injury prone, that probably wouldn't be a good fit with Giannis. That spacing would be horrible. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Giving him like an Anthony Davis, any of these guys, even if you add any of those guys, I still don't think the Bucks have enough, because they're going to have to deplete their team to get these guys to match contracts, right? And they have no depth. They don't have enough depth anyway today, right? So I don't know. What do you think? I think it's
I think it's a little far-fetched for John Horst to think he can make a move by grabbing Zach LaVine and expect Giannis to think, okay, that's enough. I can compete with that. And I love Zach LaVine as a UCLA guy, but just to be realistic here, that's not moving the needle in any way, shape, or form. And I think the Bucks are in a pretty tough position right now, because I don't think there's a trade for Giannis till we get to the end of the season. So I almost think they just kind of have to ride out the rest of this year with the current roster that they have. Because can you think of any other trade scenario, any partners that right now would look to grab Giannis? I think the Spurs were one, but if I'm the Spurs, I don't know. I mean, what are your Heat going to offer? Do you think
everything? Fucking Bam. I'll trade you Bam.
You're getting rid of Bam for. I mean, I would agree with that. Are
you fucking kidding me? Like, ideally, no. For Giannis. To actually compete, no. But like, to actually get Giannis, if that's what it takes, okay. We'll trade our first round picks. We'll give you 2 picks. That's all we can give up right now, because fuck Adam Silver. Fuck the NBA with this Terry Rozier investigation.
The Terry Rozier stuff is crazy. It really feels like they are going after you guys for some reason.
So we're getting penalized, even though the NBA knew and had an investigation with the Hornets, and with Terry Rozier allowed the Hornets to offload him to the Miami Heat for a first round pick. Now the Miami Heat don't have that first round pick for next year. Now the Miami Heat are not technically allowed to trade him, which is $26 million expiring contract, which could be very useful in a Giannis trade.
Incredibly useful.
Salaries match, especially because Bam's max contract extension that he signed doesn't go until next year. So Bam is making still like 37, 38. Well, guess what? You add him and Terry, that makes the contracts. That makes the salary match. Plus you throw in 2 first round picks. You got your Giannis replacement, who's 4 years younger, who's one of the best two-way players in the NBA. You get your draft capital. You get your expiring contract. Let's throw in Jovic. Let's throw in fucking Hawkes, who's making only $8 million on his final year of a rookie deal. You got Hawkes, who's 23, young, up and coming. second in the sixth man of the year voting, I guess, if it ended today, right now. So you got Bam, who's a 3-time All-Star, DPOY candidate every year, right?
Yep, all
You get
NBA caliber player.
You get your first-round picks. You get Hawkes. But even so, going back, if the Miami Heat get their pick back for Terry Rozier, that would unlock 4 first-round picks that are tradable because of the Stepien rule. Because of the Stepien rule, they have 3 picks, but they can't trade 3. Right now, because of this, we are only able to trade 2 picks. So the best offer that he can do, theoretically, would be Bam, 2 picks, and then you fill in the rest. Who the fuck do you want? You want Ware? Take him. I mean, I don't think if you trade Bam, you can't trade Ware. I would say then.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna include Ware in that, if you're gonna give a Bam, you gotta keep.
Technically, no, because we need the size
Kalel.
still. But you keep Kalel on that. But you get Jovic, you get Jaime, you get Terry, or you get whatever. If you get whoever, I'll give you
your point stands. Your point stands. So, but real quick, I know we got to wrap up here soon. But before we do, how about just quickly touch on his injury history now with Giannis? That doesn't give you any pause. He's now had a couple lower leg injuries. He's getting into his 30s. Is there any concern over his health? Do you think it's all worth it? This is the risk reward here is worth the cost benefit analysis.
All worth it.
Go.
All worth it. He's not Zion. He's not AD. He's not on that level. I don't know if the Miami Heat's training staff or like their conditioning will help even further because obviously Giannis is a freak. But I say go for it. I'm not too worried. Yes, his age, he's getting up there, but like he's still relatively young. He's 31. He's in his prime. Players are lasting longer these days. Like their primes have been extended. Like people are coming back from injuries quicker. There are more injuries out there, but like fucking Jason Tatum, who I hate, is like dunking off of his torn Achilles. Like, right?
Yeah, that story's pretty incredible.
But like, no, I'm not too worried. Ideally, I don't want to trade Bam. Like, ideally, the package is Kalel Ware. It is Tyler Hero. It is however many picks we can trade. It is Jaime Jaquez. It is Terry Rozier if we can.
And do you think that could be executed this season, or do you think we wait till the end of the year?
No, this season now. You get Giannis, Norm, and Bam and Davion Mitchell, and figure out the rest. Like, you have Fontecchio and Pelle Larsson and whoever else off the bench, like that's fine with me. You have Jovic or whoever we have left, we'll figure it out. Like we'll make it work. Like just give us what's his damn brother's name again? Thanasis? How do you say it?
Thanasis.
Yeah, give us the freaking.
You're gonna have to take Thanasis.
Give us all the Greek gods. We'll fucking take them, dude. Like, yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah,
do everything you can.
Interesting. I honestly didn't really, the Heat were obviously a candidate here, but didn't think this year would be too viable. But all right, you're bullish on it, Amir. I like it.
Well, the other teams basically are coming out saying they don't really want to mess up with the chemistry. The Spurs, the Thunder, the Rockets, they've all been thriving. We've talked about this in other episodes. They're like at this point they have if they want Giannis, they can get him. You want 7 first-round picks, take them. You want all the picks. You want a young up-and-coming player. If we're the Thunder, you want Jalen Williams. You want Jalen Williams and all the picks? Take them. If you're the Rockets, do you want Şengün and all the picks or whatever, right? Like whoever it is, like, yeah. If you're the Spurs, you want Castle and all the picks or Harper and all the picks. Like the Heat might be unable to compete unless again they offer Bam as the centerpiece. Bam can compete with that. As long as we have the picks, though, associated with that. Like, Bam in 3 picks, why not, right? Like, I don't know. But, like, I just think the Heat have a realistic shot because the other teams are doing so good already. Like, why disrupt that?
Yeah, I think all those – yeah, and all those front offices, I think, have indicated they're now not interested, to your point, because I think they're having some very good success. Well, all right, Amir, that is a pretty interesting thought to leave us on. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for watching. If you do like this content, please make sure to like and subscribe. Amir, great seeing you as always, and we'll talk soon.